What if the best V-twin motorcycles of 2026 aren't about chasing speed, but about comfort, character, and bikes that feel right every single mile? This year's new V-twin lineup proves that refinement matters more than noise, and some of these machines may surprise you by how well they balance power, price, and real-world riding. Number 12. Harley-Davidson Breakout 117. The 2026 Harley-Davidson Breakout 117 stays unapologetically bold, but this year it feels more polished and purposeful. The stretched front end, wide rear tire, and low-slung stance remain unchanged, preserving its chopper-inspired attitude. What's new is the attention to detail, fresh factory paint options, richer finishes, and stronger lighting that gives the bike a cleaner presence on the road. Power comes from the Milwaukee 8117 V-twin, delivering massive low-end torque that feels immediate yet controlled. This engine isn't about high revs, it's about effortless pull. Whether rolling away from a stoplight or overtaking traffic on the highway, the Breakout responds with confidence and authority. Harley refined the riding experience without complicating it. The gauge cluster is easier to read at a glance. USB-C charging keeps devices powered on longer rides, and suspension tuning reduces fatigue on rough pavement. Seat adjustments provide better support without altering the bike's aggressive posture. With pricing in the mid-$20,000 range, the Breakout 117 sits firmly in the premium cruiser category. It's built for riders who want a statement machine, one that delivers raw torque, unmistakable style, and modern convenience without losing the rebellious spirit that defines Harley-Davidson. Number 11. Suzuki Boulevard C50. For 2026, the Suzuki Boulevard C50 receives subtle updates that enhance its timeless cruiser appeal. The teardrop tank features smoother shaping, chrome finishes shine deeper, and trim details feel more refined. It's a familiar look, but noticeably more polished. The 805 cubic centimeter V-twin focuses on relaxed, low RPM performance. Throttle response is smoother, making slow-speed riding easier and more controlled. At cruising speeds, the engine remains calm and steady, helping reduce fatigue during longer rides. Comfort improvements include refined suspension tuning that absorbs rough pavement more effectively and a clearer gauge layout that stays readable in bright daylight. Updated lighting improves visibility without changing the bike's classic aesthetic. Priced in the mid-$8,000 range, the Boulevard C50 remains one of the strongest value cruisers in the V-twin segment. It's built for riders who want simplicity, comfort, and dependability, mile after mile. Number 10. Honda Shadow Aero. The Honda Shadow Aero makes its return for 2026 with a subtle confidence that doesn't scream for attention, but earns it once you look closer. The long, low cruiser stance remains untouched, but nearly every visible surface has been refined. The bodywork flows more smoothly, chrome finishes are deeper and cleaner, and the lighting feels modern without losing the Shadow's relaxed personality. At the heart of the Aero is the familiar 745 cubic centimeters V-twin, now tuned for smoother response at lower RPM. This engine isn't chasing speed or aggression. Instead, it delivers calm, predictable power that makes slow city riding easy and highway cruising stress-free. Honda also improved heat management, noticeably reducing warmth around the rider's legs, an important upgrade for long summer rides. Comfort plays a big role in this update. The seat now uses thicker foam that supports longer hours in the saddle, while suspension tuning helps absorb rough concrete and patched highways with less shock to the spine. The gauge cluster has been refined for better visibility in direct sunlight, and LED lighting improves nighttime clarity. Priced in the low $10,000 range, the Shadow Aero remains one of the most approachable V-twin cruisers available. It delivers reliability, comfort, and timeless style without overcomplicating the experience, perfect for riders who value ease and character over excess. Number 9. Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. For 2026, the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport sharpens its identity while staying true to its unmistakable Italian heritage. The silhouette feels tighter and more athletic thanks to cleaner tank lines, smoother side panels, and a reshaped seat that improves both comfort and control. Updated lighting adds a brighter, more confident presence without pushing the bike into modern excess. The 853 cubic centimeter transverse V-twin receives subtle but meaningful tuning updates. The engine breathes more freely at lower speeds, improving pull from a stop and smoothing out urban riding. That signature Moto Guzzi pulse remains, but it now feels more refined and composed, especially at steady highway speeds where vibration is better controlled. Everyday usability sees thoughtful improvements. The gauges are clearer in bright daylight, LED lighting enhances visibility after dark, and the revised seat foam reduces pressure on the lower back during longer rides. Suspension tuning focuses on reducing harsh impacts from cracked pavement and older bridges, something riders will immediately notice on real-world roads. Sitting in the mid-$10,000 range, the V7 Sport appeals to riders who want a motorcycle with soul and mechanical honesty. It doesn't rely on flashy technology or extreme performance. Instead, it offers character, balance, and a riding experience that feels engaging every single day. Number 8. Suzuki SV7GX. The Suzuki SV7GX arrives in 2026 with a cleaner, more refined identity that bridges everyday practicality and classic V-twin character. The bodywork fits closer to the frame, tank lines feel sharper, and the updated headlight design gives the bike a more current road presence without straying from Suzuki's understated design language. Its 749 cubic centimeter V-twin remains approachable and smooth, now tuned for steadier throttle response at lower speeds. This makes stop-and-go traffic less tiring while preserving a calm, linear pull on open roads. The engine doesn't overwhelm. It builds confidence, especially for riders who want predictable performance. Comfort improvements play a big role. The seat shape offers better long-distance support, and suspension tuning helps manage uneven pavement, cracked highways, and patched surfaces more effectively. LED lighting enhances night visibility, and the updated gauges remain readable even under harsh sunlight. Positioned in the low $10,000 range, the SV7GX stands out as a versatile option for riders who want one motorcycle to handle commuting, weekend rides, and longer journeys. It's practical, refined, and quietly capable. Proof that balance still matters. Number 7. Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic. The Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic enters 2026 with thoughtful refinements that respect its vintage roots. The design remains unmistakably traditional, but smoother metalwork, cleaner chrome finishes, and full LED lighting modernize the look without losing character. Saddlebags now appear more integrated, and the front fender sits closer to the tire for a tighter profile. At its core is the Milwaukee 8 114 V-twin, refined this year for quieter idle and smoother low-speed pull. Riders will notice calmer takeoffs from stops and a more relaxed feel during city riding. On the highway, The engine settles into a steady rhythm that reduces fatigue over long distances. Comfort remains a priority. Suspension tuning absorbs road imperfections more effectively, gauges are clearer in direct sunlight, and the overall ride feels more composed on uneven surfaces. These changes make the Heritage Classic easier to live with, whether riding short errands or cross-country routes. Priced in the low $20,000 range, the Heritage Classic offers a premium cruiser experience rooted in tradition but supported by modern refinement. It's built for riders who value timeless style, comfort, and long-distance confidence. Number 6. Indian Sport Scout. The Indian Sport Scout steps into 2026 with a sharper, more athletic personality. Cleaner tank curves, tighter side panels, and a trimmed rear fender give the bike a compact, assertive stance that feels ready to move. Updated LED lighting enhances visibility while keeping the Scout's unmistakable identity intact. Power comes from the 1,133 cubic centimeter V-twin, now tuned for smoother response at low RPM. Throttle behavior feels calmer in traffic, while mid-range power remains strong and satisfying on open roads. The engine delivers confidence rather than aggression, making it easy to ride in varied conditions. Suspension updates improve stability on uneven pavement, helping the bike feel planted without becoming stiff. The gauge cluster offers better contrast in bright sunlight, and seat refinements improve comfort during longer rides. With pricing in the low $15,000 range, the Sport Scout offers strong value for riders seeking modern performance wrapped in classic American design. It's compact, capable, and versatile, equally comfortable as a daily ride or a weekend escape machine. Number 5. Honda Shadow Phantom. The 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom embraces a darker, more refined presence while staying true to its stripped-down cruiser roots. Matte finishes are smoother, metal components sit tighter to the frame, and LED lighting adds a modern edge without softening its attitude. Its 745 cubic centimeters V-twin receives tuning focused on smooth, steady delivery. Low-speed pull feels effortless, and cruising remains relaxed and predictable. The engine's calm behavior makes long rides easier, especially for riders who prefer consistency over excitement. Suspension adjustments help absorb uneven pavement, while thicker seat padding improves lower back support during extended rides. Maintenance remains simple, parts are widely available, and ownership costs stay manageable. Priced in the low $10,000 range, the Shadow Phantom continues to be a smart choice for riders who want reliability, comfort, and understated style. It feels modern without losing the character that made it popular. Number 4. Yamaha V-Star 250. The Yamaha V-Star 250 proves that entry-level doesn't mean disposable. For 2026, refined styling, improved chrome finishes, and updated LED lighting elevate its classic cruiser look. Its 249 cubic centimeter V-twin remains smooth, efficient, and approachable. Throttle control is refined, vibration is reduced, and cooling improvements enhance comfort during longer rides. With pricing in the low $4,000 range, the V-Star 250 remains one of the most accessible V-twin motorcycles on the market, perfect for new riders or those seeking a lightweight, dependable cruiser. Number 3. Harley-Davidson Street Glide. The Street Glide evolves carefully for 2026, refining its iconic touring silhouette without rewriting it. Cleaner fairing lines, richer paint finishes, and brighter chrome elevate its presence while maintaining its unmistakable identity. The Milwaukee 8-114 V-twin delivers smoother torque at low and mid RPM, making city riding calmer and highway cruising more relaxed. Vibration is well controlled, preserving the familiar Harley pulse without fatigue. Comfort updates include refined suspension tuning that absorbs rough pavement more effectively and a reshaped seat that supports long-distance travel. Infotainment responsiveness improves and visibility remains strong in all lighting conditions. Sitting in the mid-$20,000 range, the Street Glide remains a premium touring cruiser designed for riders who want comfort, presence, and proven performance over long distances. Number 2. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 enters 2026 with refined styling and improved ride quality. Smoother tank lines, tighter panels, and updated lighting give it a cleaner appearance while preserving its classic middleweight proportions. The 645cc twin receives subtle tuning for better low RPM control, making city riding smoother while maintaining strong mid-range torque. Suspension adjustments soften impacts on worn roads, and seat padding improves comfort on longer rides. Priced in the high $8,000 range, the SV650 remains one of the most accessible V-twin motorcycles available. It's reliable, easy to ride, and consistently rewarding. Number 1. Indian Scout Bobber. The 2026 Indian Scout Bobber refines its bold identity with smoother tank curves, lower fenders, and blacked-out engine components that enhance its muscular stance. LED lighting modernizes the look without removing its raw appeal. The 1,133 cubic centimeter V-twin delivers strong, predictable power with improved throttle smoothness for traffic riding. Suspension refinements improve stability, while seat updates increase comfort without changing the bike's low profile. Priced in the mid-$13,000 range, the Scout Bobber strikes a balance between style, performance, and everyday usability. From affordable cruisers to premium long-distance machines, the 2026 V-twin lineup shows that character is still alive on two wheels. The real question now isn't which bike is best on paper, but which one fits the way you ride.